All right, we're on chapter 12. It's called Psychotherapy. Remember, he just kind of freaked out at his piano teachers and froze and couldn't talk and stuff. So, no one can explain why I can't talk in school and now at piano lessons. So, once a month after school, my mom drives me to see a children's psychotherapist to get to the bottom of it. A therapist is a very smart person who wears glasses and can help you with your problems by asking a lot of questions instead of giving you a shot, which is really amazing. But a psycho, as everyone knows, is a crazy person in the movies that you never want to run into real life. So a psychotherapist is a very smart, crazy person that you should stay away from for your own good. I tried to explain this to Mom, but I can't ever get a word out on account that it's hard to talk about scary things. So I have to outsmart the psycho myself. It's not easy, but I have it figured out. Alan Ho's Psycho Survivor Rules. Carry your PDK. Number 2, never volunteer any information. Number 3, never look her in the eyes. Number 4, but keep an eye on her. Number 5, expect the unexpected. Number 6, escape at first chance. And number 7, have a plan B. So, when my mom dropped me off, I was ready. Did you have a good day at school? The psycho asked. I avoided all eye contact. Do anything special? I kept my hands in plain sight. Working on your pitching? I nodded. I'm always pitching and catching with my gung. That's good, said the psycho. I bet you're terrific. I nodded again. How are your piano lessons going? Silence. Read any good books lately? So here's his list of how he's going to do the psycho. And then here's him with his psychotherapist. Now, a psychotherapist is kind of like a counselor. I nodded. I had read a bunch of great books with my dad. We love truth tales of courage and accounts of dangerous expeditions. Tenzing, Norway, and the Sherlaps of Everest was especially exciting. How's Lucy? It was a trick question. There's always so much to tell about my dog, but I caught myself. I've never said a word in therapy. It's too scary. What do you say to a psycho? The clock on the wall clicked. Tick, tick, tick. Outside, cars whooshed in the rain. The psycho sign. She shuffled some papers. Want to play cards? She finally asked. Usually playing cards is okay. When she runs out of questions, the cards come out and it means that therapy part is over. And when it's over, and it's just me and the psycho alone and nothing to do but play cards and wait for my mom and dad to pick me up. Tick, tick, tick. Psycho sure can shuffle. Flip, flip, flip. But she doesn't play very well. She talks too much. Making friends is tough, isn't it? She jabbered. I held my cards. Making friends is hard for grown-ups too, she went on. So I know how you feel. I did not move. Do you sometimes want to play with kids who don't want to play with you? She asked. I nodded. Then I won the first hand. Shuffle, shuffle, dill, dill. We can't make people play with us who don't want to, said the psycho. Then I won the second hand. It was too easy. She wasn't paying attention to her cards. And then I won the third hand, but there's always someone great to play with, the psycho jabbered on, who is also looking for a friend. The longer we played, the more I won and the more she lost. But she didn't just lose. She hardly even looked at her cards. But if I played like that, Calvin would have a few unsavory names for me. Wipe thy ugly face, thy weedy earth-vexing way face, Calvin would say. Methinks you stink, you pribbling beetle-headed harpy. The psycho stopped. What? She said. What did you say? Oops. Did I say something? I kept my voice low. I kept my hands in plain sight. I had no I I had no idea you knew Shakespeare, she said, surprised. So was I. I didn't know Shakespeare. Shakespeare lived a long time ago. Now he's dead. How could she think I knew him? Why, that's wonderful, she continued. But it wasn't wonderful. I hadn't meant to say anything. It just all sort of slipped. So here's him and his psychotherapist. I don't know Shakespeare very well, the psycho went on, but I'm thrilled that you can express yourself in that way. Sit thee on a spit, I muttered. Then eat my Snickers, that thou drowning beef-witted nut-hook. Oops, I couldn't stop myself. That's the problem with cursing. Once you start, it's hard to stop. Growing in sightly warts, thou hath faced horn beast, bathe thyself, thy reeky, reeling, right pigeon egg. The psycho gasped. The look on her face said she didn't think it was wonderful any more. So I made a break for it. I bolted from my poker hand and ran as fast as I could. Unfortunately, the psycho was faster. She nabbed me as I got to the stairs. So I let her have it. Away with thou curse of milk liver mold rap. Get thee gone, ye be-shibbering onion-eyed fly trap. My mother wears armor. That's the end of that chapter. Next one is called Rule Number 2. So make sure you read those questions and answer them. Hope you enjoyed this chapter. Bye-bye.